Hello, everyone who's came in for week number 2 of this very exciting CT World Cup. Today we're going to be watching US North versus US West. I'm joined with Sparkster, and we're going to be your two commentators for this upcoming match. I will say, this tournament has been a lot more exciting than I initially thought it would be. Uh, there's been like quite a lot of upsets and a lot of matches that you wouldn't expect to go the way that they have, uh, given how divided you could maybe assume some of these teams are. But this is a very interesting one for both teams for very different reasons. So if we can quickly bring up the standings, uh, we can see we do not. Okay, we don't have standings. That's good to know. Well, let me get up the standings myself. Give me one little second. Du- 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 du. Where is it? Apologies. Okay, so we see that US North are 4-3, uh, with their best case scenario being, they finish. I believe they finish third if they beat US West, and then US West loses their second match to Canada. And US West is currently 5-1, uh, with their best case being they win this and then they beat Canada and they get a bye into uh, semis. Worst case for US North is they lose this and they likely play Celtic Nations, which is the team I'm in quarterfinals, and US West is getting third or fourth, I believe, no matter what. So, if I don't know if we want to quickly look at the lineups. We'll start with US North. So we have Casper, Tetrox, Swig, uh, Krusty, and we have got we have got Noel. I do apologize. Uh,
You could just call them Wish.
so well, yeah, we'll just go with Wish.
Yeah.
So I mean, this team has got some strong players. They've got Casper and Swig and Tetrox are all very good players and playing in Division One, and we got Wish playing in ICB as well. So like all of these players are very well regarded players, but like the thing that I worry about is I've never really seen these players play together like this. Like these guys are all in like different teams and have been in these different teams for a while. I think the only two together are like Tetrox and Swig. Uh, I mean, Krusty is very strong bagger. If we look at US West, they have a slightly different story.
So with US West, their lineup will be Ivan, Winter, Stubbs, Karos, and Ford bagging. Definitely kind of similar to North. They haven't really, I guess, played together other than this, CT World Cup tournament. But it's actually gonna be interesting to see interesting to see how Ivan and Stubbs kind of play now that usually with 6C they kind of have, Zilla and Brody as their two main carries. So we could maybe see a kind of different play style coming from them. Now they don't have those, two extremely strong carries, or we could see sort of a similar play style come out from them, and they'll just help benefit their other two runners being Winter and Kairos, who definitely have lots of D1 experience and high div experience. Kairos having high div RT experiences as well is definitely going to help translate some of that skill onto CTs and going to their bagger forward, who is definitely very well skilled in strats and consistency. You're definitely going to see a competitive bang battle. I personally do not think there will be a blowout uh, or shot counts or just the bagger who will be in 10, but definitely going to be a very close match in my opinion, and uh, the winner of this match will definitely be the team that will execute shot calls and kind of um, team plays better than the other. That said, and I'm going to be a B or B for a bit, so I'll just be kind of talking about myself. So yeah, as Callum was saying, both teams do have stakes, but not kind of as important. It's not like both teams might lose playoffs in general with a loss. They both have a secured playoffs, but for US West specifically, it's definitely getting because as if you get top two um, seeds in this tournament, you do get a bye and you do skip the quarterfinals. So it's definitely one less match to kind of that victory in the whole tournament. So it's definitely going to be very important if US West get this win, as that's going to be one step closer for them having a potential one less match overall to play, which definitely puts a lot of pressure on them. And we do see 9 in room, so we'll hopefully be starting soon. Currently, I think definitely my prediction, again, I do believe US West will have the edge here. Uh, but I don't think it'll be a blowout, as I said. I don't think I'll be definitely within kind of 20-point range, and it'll be kind of small winning races throughout the whole match. But we'll see if it comes back to bite if I'm completely wrong here. And we do have 10 in the room, so we will be expecting to hopefully start soon here. And again, yeah, one more thing to add. Definitely going to be interesting to see as kind of since both teams, don't really play together on like that same CTC teams, I guess, other than Ivan and Stubbs. It's going to be interesting to see. And so it is late in the tourney, but still, hopefully the teams have kind of created their, main staple tracks that we're going to see coming out here. Personally, I'm not aware what these main stable tracks are, but I'm curious and excited to see what track came out. And definitely one thing I forgot to mention is definitely US North's biggest blow here. Definitely not having Brody currently in their roster, probably
Yeah,
as
yeah, that's
most of
rough.
I think the entire CT community can expect. He's probably a top 3 player currently, or maybe even top 1 when it comes to CTs, but definitely gonna
Yeah,
be a big blow here.
definitely in contender for like greatest of all time at this point. I feel like both him and Zilla and a couple other people have just been so dominant. And I don't know, in like the long time I've been playing CTs, I've seen anyone at that caliber, and having them gone from this team is just it's a bit rough. But we do see Bowser Jr.'s Fort coming in, which is a more interesting track than others. I mean, it's very determined by who makes the cut and who doesn't. But I feel like at this level, with both of these teams being as good as they are, that's hopefully not going to be an issue. Uh,
Yeah, I do expect confidence from both teams on making this cut. I think it's definitely an ICB track, and both teams
oh,
do have
interesting green. Oh,
just
and
get
Winter,
redded.
Winter playing, getting ready. I mean, good for him, like knowing to just sacrifice taking the cut. And he gets bumped and he's gone. And it was our DC. No, never mind. Just yeah, US North, US West just bought too. Um,
Spots do seem kind of mixed right now.
yeah, I mean, aside from one being kind of gone, the pack is still like very close. This is still very much anyone's race. Yeah, very, very split. I think it's like 2-4-6-8 for US North. Uh, Lucky Trip Trim 7 are probably just going to be seeing the cuts here being taken. No, he's chaining it. Is he going to try to get something else? Bit risky. He gets a star.
That's why it's
Uh,
really good, but depends what baggers and we're gonna see soon here.
Maybe we're
I believe
getting
it
a
was
change here. Oh, and he misses the box and he's getting a star. Uh, Ford is in 9th. So I believe we're seeing US West in 10th at the moment. Um,
we could see an ambitious lap 2 shock here, maybe, but we'll have to wait and
I mean, we could.
see.
I mean, the baggers do look like they're still going backwards. Casper using a bill. Maybe they think US West has it. Uh,
No, no, both baggers just respawned.
yeah. So
Yeah. That
negative
Mega
5.
5 is really clutch, yeah.
Did you catch who was the bagger in 10th? I missed it.
Crusty.
Custody, okay, so
Yeah, so Tetrox is gone 1 right now, holding the fort for US North right now. Actually, top
top
2. Yeah, top 2.
2, 3-4 for US West, 3-4-5-6. So I feel like this is really just going to come down to it. Oh, and he gets back green. That doesn't really seem to matter. Right? Kairos is
Oh,
able to
but
make.
Pyro's Mega's his own
That's,
teammate. That's very
that's
interesting.
really rough. That's Winter out of the race unless some miracle happens for us. I don't know. Do we have another POV we can switch to? Oh, yes, we've got
Yeah, we
Tetrox running ahead. I mean, both of our POVs are pretty boring. Maybe we'll see a back coming here.
definitely Shock is going to be the big decider changer of this
Yeah, I mean,
race if it does come out here
we were
with
switching
a
back
lot of Funky
POVs.
Kongs.
I don't know. Oh, we're seeing a slowdown. Blue coming in.
Blue coming.
It's going for Tetrox, and Ivan's able to very, very well anticipate the slowdown and get awarded from it. Winter's holding blue, so we'll be seeing an easy first for Ivan unless we see a last second shock here. Looking like 1-4-6-7 for US West. Maybe we'll be seeing some blue play at the very end, but oh, we are seeing the blue. Is something going to happen? TC, I mean, so what's that? 1-5-6-7, I think, for
Do
US West.
believe so.
I
Yeah,
mean,
lap 3 was definitely unfortunate. It was definitely miscommunication there, as that mega loss was definitely a big blow for Winter.
yeah, it's rough. I mean, Winter getting hit out of the way did and having like little reaction time for his teammates to avoid him. That's you hate to see it. I mean, US West weren't punished too much for it. I mean, with Ivan making the play that he did with his blues, so
Yeah, Yoshino definitely played that amazing. Techrox making the cut in the top spot, so holding down. Or again, an unlucky blue, but definitely a deserving winning race
I must say
for
I didn't see as many
US
cuts as I was
North.
expecting. But I feel like less than half of the lobby made it. Like if we were to make a percentage on
Yeah,
who made it, who didn't.
yeah, it was mostly like Shroom, I guess, or like Shroom cut takers compared to Shroomless. But honestly, that Shroomless cut is honestly a bit jank. I'm being
Yeah,
completely honest.
I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm
Yeah, I'm also not the biggest.
it's very much a skill issue. It's very much my fault, but I don't care. I don't like it. We're seeing Glimmer, a classic track coming in. This has been picking. This has been picked for CT Wars for almost a decade at this point. I feel like in that decade, it's never went away in popularity either. Lava Lake, Mushroom Island, Festival Town. We got some funky ones coming in. Nothing as
Mushroom
unexpected as something like Bowser Junior's for it though. We do see Glimmer
Glimmer,
coming in.
the staple 234 track that we popularly see get picked across all divs.
So if you're Ivan, your goal is just to not die. If you're US North, your goal is to get him out. We'll see what Tech Trucks does here. I wonder what he does in third. Just holding the A button. Does Ivan keep one? Ivan is keeping one. He bumps Tech Trucks out. Good play from him. Uh, nothing on the rail. So yeah, Ivan's keeping his one. US West 2-3 or 2-3. Um,
Really makes the cut there. And we do already see kind of a tiny pack split with the bottom 3 funkies
I mean, US West top
failing.
3. Tetris getting a very lucky triple shrooms 4 though. So if he plays this right, he'll be gone in one. There's not much US West can really do about it. Nice attempts for the nanosite there. We do see Stubbs going for it. We're going to see something from Tetrox to try and get him. Good try, but I mean, Stubbs is able to avoid it quite easily.
Oops, going for the
Uh,
strat on top of the rail.
don't think he read it though.
And
Ivan made
no,
the trimmer strat.
yeah.
But I
Seemed
mean,
like
unless
Tetrax is gonna get into first here.
Tetrox makes some really bad mistake, like yeah, just this is going to be an
Yeah.
easy run for him. Might be worth a POV switch because we're just going to be seeing him holding a Winter holding a Mega. One of the baggers is back at the strat. One of the other ones seems to be really struggling with it. Yeah, so US North back there. I mean, not good for Winter. I mean, we're probably seeing a US North shot because the bagger's still trying and failing the strat. It doesn't look like he's even he's not even near backwards yet. So US North possibly could use multiple shots here if they wanted to, but I don't really
We
see a
could
reason
see a
for them to
possible
unless he uses it
TS on
right now.
cut.
Yeah.
US West in bottom 2 right now, yeah, but US North most likely just gonna hold on less. Yeah, Casper is slowing down, so definitely 100% that Rusty has shock, and we're most likely gonna be see a hold here as US North is 134, 135. It seems so. Barely
Oh,
makes the
very
shot
risky
there.
from Winter there. I was scared to hit the boxes and burns his shroom. Oh, what are we watching? Uh, I mean, not much interesting going on just now. Unfortunately, this is just kind of what CT Wars end up, just a TT competition. Golden 6 here. I guess we're going to be seeing it here. We're going to be seeing Winter try and do the difficult strat that we tried to see Stubbs do earlier, and unfortunately not able to get it. No matter though, possibly able to get Shroom second here, which is probably required for him. Oh, he's able to pump Jazz.
It
That's really
bumps. It's really good, actually, yeah.
good. We
It
do
does
see
seem
like
Swing
the
does
whole
have
room,
shrooms, I think.
the whole room going for call.
Oh, touchbox is hit!
Never mind. Ignore my statement about CT Wars being boring. This is
US,
absolute carnage. US North top two. Winter needing to make a performance of a lifetime to try and get him out. Maybe we're going to be seeing
this
a
Fib can be dangerous here.
generational fib snipe coming in. Maybe on the ramp going for the
Oh my
boxes.
god. Woo.
Oh, that's very close. Almost had
Yes.
Swig able to get the box on the right. Swig just kind of giving it away. Well, we see triple Nadas here. I mean, maybe we get Swig on the line, but like, oh, that was a very good attempt. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty secure top two for US North there.
And
Very well
really
played for both teams the second half of lap three there. I gotta say, that was very entertaining to watch.
late shock dodging Casper, most likely getting top 257. And definitely well played on US North side. They just kept top spots for just that race, and that's a clutch shock.
I
Uh,
mean, their CT wars, that
also,
is what you gotta do. I'm
yeah.
I'm surprised to see Ford struggling so much with that bagging strat. Like, I feel like that's one of the more fundamental ones, but I don't know. Bagging's difficult sometimes.
Dragon can be difficult. And yeah, my prediction before this was for this to be a close war all around, but so far after two races, my prediction could start going very badly, very wrong if we do start seeing US North kind of chaining
Yeah,
crap
I mean,
picks.
to be honest, I thought US West were gonna I thought they were at the advantage just because we've got that core of Ivan, Stubbs, and even like Kairos and Winter to a lesser extent that have been playing together for quite a long time. And if we remember, like Ivan and Stubbs back in AC back in the day, so they've been playing for like 6 years or so at this point. Kairos coming in with like playing for both with Ivan and Stubbs and Lethal Vengeance on RTs in the past, and then Winter just sliding in. I would have thought they'd have that synergy, but doesn't seem like it at the moment. At least from the couple misplays we have seen, I feel like all the big miscommunications have came from US West so far. Delfino Island coming in, another classic. Um,
And especially at this stage, we're going to be seeing this bounce cut being shown at the start here. But whoever
yeah,
does make the bounce cut here will be most likely in a top two spot here.
I wanted to see this. I'm very bad at it. I need this professional POV to show me how to
You need
do
a
it.
you need a quick tutorial on how
We
to,
need a quick tutorial. Winter gonna
or
provide that.
a short tutorial on this.
Are we getting a Troy tutorial from Winter? We are not.
Oh,
Oh,
but he's
Winter's
bumped.
off.
Oh.
I hate to see it. That's so unlucky.
No
Tech
one
Chalk.
actually went for
No
it.
one went for it. I mean, fair
Yeah,
enough. I guess it's like very difficult, and it's very easy to just get bumped. Tech Chalk's missing a box that could prove to be quite fatal. Kairo's trying to shroom him off. And
I think
I don't know
Swig's
how much
off.
I
Yeah.
agree with that play, but US West still top two. Tetrock's missing the boxes again. He's going to need to do something. I mean, does Kairos know he missed the box? I mean, probably not. I don't know if we're going to be trying to see some like backing attempts from the two of them, but I guess they don't really need to at this point. He's probably assuming, oh, that's a lucky Mega Fourth. Ford is in 10th, so
Ooh, good nano avoidance there.
maybe not something to be used to an extent. Are we going to be seeing a caught attempt from
Oh,
Tetrock? What are we doing?
he misses the entire
Oh,
rooftop
he,
there.
he, he completely founders that. That was wrong on multiple levels there. Winter able to get a box in 7. Triple shrooms, quite a good pull there. Someone seemed to have failed the strat. Using the second one here, that's nice. Getting into 4th. fifth, fourth, fifth. I don't know. Uh, and I guess we're just gonna be trying to get a mega, maybe trying to get something to dodge. Because I mean, I would assume that US West has it. Uh, Actually, I don't
Yeah, it
know.
is
The,
good
the
to
bagger
assume.
seems the bagger's still going backwards, so maybe chocolate. Yeah, Ford is off. It's chocolate, unless
I think
US North.
Krusty's off, I think. Yeah, it is shockless, yeah. Ivan is keeping down one right now. These reds are bad for him, but it could be good to Schlag. Casper and is
Oh,
forced to use a star.
I mean, I don't think that's a very like. I don't think that hinders him. I mean, he's still able to take that. Winter's just gone in eighth. I don't know if it's worth a
And
POV for
Swig's
it.
back here as well. Actually, a lot of US North in
Oh,
the
and
back.
Chuck survives. Is he off? Oh, and he's
Oh,
off. No.
and he's
Oh my goodness.
there's definitely a lot of US West in the front with 3 of US North in the bottom half spots here. I believe not sure who's keeping down the kind of the top 2 spots there, but
I believe it's Ivan and
yeah. But yeah, Wish will have to do something here to touch up this race here, and it is looking like but it does look like Wish is in third, so top 2,
oh,
4, 5, I think, for
oh,
US West.
and the back bomb just is the cherry on top. That's disrespectful. But
Oh,
I don't know that our two POVs. I don't think they were demonstrating the best that we could offer. To be honest, like
really hope there was going to be a bounce cut, but
yeah, I was looking forward
unfortunately
to it.
not.
But yeah, we're seeing
Yeah,
top two, four, five for US West, so they're right back in it. I believe that's them up now, or
yeah.
if not, it's extremely close.
And my prediction stays alive. Let's go. Still a close score.
I think
That's what's gonna make this match extremely fun. As we obviously don't want to see a blowout. I don't want to see a blowout personally, so
I think there's been enough blowouts in this season, in this competition already.
oh
Celtic versus US North was one of them. So US North and US West, we sucked against both of these teams. Right, we are seeing a possible pen for US West. If just looking at the rep chat, let's see if I can use my referee deductions
yeah,
for
you
it.
are a new ref.
I am now
So
a ref. I can ref and cast at the same time. Right. I can think aloud on the cast to determine what this could be.
I think Lunar Lights from yours are definitely Casperino's suggestion, as we all know, but it is going to be the very popular Skyline Avenue for US West. So as long as they play this beginning spiral and they take all the boxes, this will be pretty difficult comeback for this race for US North to
Guaranteed
make.
though. I mean, when we played these guys, when we played US South, we all fell off in top three because we're really bad. So maybe we'll just see one taken out. But
Actually, Swig
West is
shooting
able
up
to
into one,
get
actually.
one, but US West keeping 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe.
Yeah, I do see Kara still up there. Not sure. I believe Swig is really holding down one. This bomb could be really good. Bomb up.
Oh, getting
How's
Winter.
bomb in
Oh, dropping
winter?
the shroom, but he's able to recover really well from it. Never mind. Never mind.
Man, you just ate your words.
Ah, got star 7 here. TC, I cannot tell who that's going to. The game is not being helpful. It's still not being helpful. But whoever that was, they got rid of it. They had a star.
And we're still not sure, but
Yeah, the game is really not wanting to help us today.
and it does look like spots
Oh,
are
okay, it was Ivan. So, oh, that green was very scary. I'm surprised no one hit that. Uh, Nice draft coming in. Nice recovery from it. Ivan with the triple reds able to. Is he going to try and schlag or is he just going to? No, he's just throwing them all forward. Um,
Casper is forced into a mega, but there is a bagger gone 10, but not sure
I guess we're going to find out
which
in a
bagger it
second.
is.
The other
And there is a
bagger,
bag
the other
it's
bagger
just
doesn't
chaining
have
nine.
it. It's just
It
shading nine. Yeah.
could.
Ivan
It
with the
could in
DC.
theory.
Whoever it is, maybe we're gonna be seeing a shot coming here, perhaps. No, oh, the bomb, able to avoid the bomb very well. Uh, I mean, oh, Jazz
Oh,
hitting the Tech Truck's hitting the US North. Two of them going down. I believe they're, I think, bottom three. There are a lot of bombs regardless. I mean,
bottom two, but US West also in a lot of mid spots, so we could be seeing a possible top or.
Ivan with another TC. I think that's his third TC of the race. He just has to tank it.
Swig is holding down one, I believe, still. Yeah. 134 actually for US North. So if Krusty does pull shock here, we could be seeing a really good race. Especially that Tech Truck does have a star right now. And for Winter actually in a
For
Mega.
Winter. I don't know if he's just trying to predict there. I'd guess I'd guessing off that as US North holding the shot. We're seeing a star coming in from Tetrox. Are we going to see a dodge coming in? I don't think so. I think it's oh no, Tetrox
Oh,
dodging in the
shock
last
comes
second.
down.
Casper kind of getting TS. I don't know if that shock is going to really account to much. But Casper is fortunately able to keep four, so that's, I believe that's a 1-3-4 for US North.
Yeah, it was a really good run from Swig, literally start to finish. He just goldened up
Yeah, got his
in the
shot, no
start
dropping
there.
on play button.
Mhm. Yeah, really well played uh from both teams and good shock from assuming that was a US North shock. Good shock from Rusty. Yeah, 134-7, so
Yeah, that's a
still
pretty
a
big
close
US
rate.
North.
Could be even tied potentially.
Possibly. No,
Mhm.
US North up 8.
A, but again, there could be that
Maybe
and
that
that they have sent in rep chat, so we'll have to
uh,
see.
of Winter providing a webcam POV. We do see Ethan stealing a box, and that is a -5. Pretty textbook -5.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was the bagger was sitting at a set, and he drove forward and stole a box from Winter.
Callum showing expert referee skills, being the first one to respond in the ref
That's
chat.
my first judgment. It wasn't a complete joke. So, so
Yeah,
so from that, we are going to see US North now only up what, 1 point,
3 points.
3 points cannot count. Uh,
But yeah, even without Brody, US North are keeping it together right now. So definitely a well showing
Yeah,
from
no,
them
they're doing
so
well right
far.
now, especially with US West being the favorites.
Yeah.
I will say doing this cast is a little difficult. It's a bit confusing, the two tags. So apologies if I end up getting one confused one way or another.
And especially that everyone is blue line, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's two US teams, so
Oh wait, true. Oh, I just completely just went dumb mode there. Just
apologies.
We're seeing lunar lights coming out of the US North traffic, and the players that have mastered the kind of big cuts are definitely going to be taking the big advantage. Hopefully, we will see a demonstration from either POVs here of the
Unfortunately, don't
potential
have
big
the
cuts here.
Casperinos.
Yeah, if
This
we did have a
Shy-
Casperinos POV, we would have seen one, but
yeah, the Shy being a Casperinos classic. We just see US West holding top two. Tetrox going to be able to get into third? I don't think Jazz is going to be able to let him. I mean, at this point, like, maybe Jazz just like intentionally takes a slow cut. I mean, Tetrox is the one taking the slow cut instead. What if US West failing? So it's only stops in one now, but Jazz getting into one. Maybe we can see these reds coming out eventually. Need to avoid this. Unfortunately, it's able to hit a big hit from Ivan there. He
his
picked
pack
the reds
split's
from Casper.
already ridiculous, honestly.
I mean, this is just lunar lights. This is like to be expected. A very lucky triple should survive from Tetrox here. So,
Oh,
oh, but
watch
he,
out.
yeah, that's a rookie mistake. That He was able to avoid the fib, wasting a second shroom though in the process. Winter TC6. But like he got the shuffle shrooms, but he just needs to tag his TC, missing a box, so that's gonna be Winter like pretty far out of the race. Shroom 4 tech trucks, we're gonna probably just see him cut here, but it's not really gonna matter.
Ooh,
He gets a weekly lock and hits Casperino's bananas that he was getting rid of. So that makes top 3 now for US West. Mega 5 here from Tetrox. Both of the baggers are backwards. It's shockless at the moment. It's hard to tell who's in 10th. If I saw that correctly, I think US West barely 10th, but that bagger fell off with Bill. It's still anyone's shock. Pow coming in now. Maybe we're going to be seeing something from Tetrox here. I don't think so, though. Risky taking the cut off the Mega. He's still alive.
makes it.
He
Oh,
does
but
make
Casper hits the wall.
Casper hit. Box 5, something big needed. Oh, we hate to see Buffer 5, but Casper's taking the cut. I believe that's going to take him into second, maybe even first. So, no, I think he got second. So that's a 1-3-4. Or, never mind. When US West is back here, I think that's a 2-3 or a 2-4.
I think US. I think US North was first. But I'm not sure
I guess we'll see in a second.
who it was. Yeah. Sadly, we did not see any potential kind of the extremely big cuts, but we did see a perfect example of how big of a path it can split just depending on who makes kind of those big risky cuts and who plays safe.
I'm kind of wanting to see like a more, I guess, normal track for a lack of it, like an anti-tech track, like one where there isn't just like watching people make shortcuts, because we've not really had that at all this war so far. Like we've not seen any like plain flat tracks where there's going to be a lot of item interaction. We do get top 2-5 for US North, so they did get a good race on a track that they're supposedly good at. So fair play to them. Casper getting second. Sure, he's chuffed at that. So yeah, I want to see like, I don't even know what would these guys even pick for like an item, like a more player interaction like track.
Well, the first one that comes up to mind is Christmas Court. I think that's kind of like a staple track, but we are seeing Lava Lake, which honestly is again kind of similar, very popular, and I don't think it'll ever get removed from CHP in my opinion. But from US North, seeing Fort Francis kind of a more cut heavy track and very blockable kind of cuts as well. Most of the cuts kind of only require one fib and the player behind will be hit. So we'll be
I mean,
seeing.
with these two tracks, they are more item based than the ones we've seen. Like these are more arty like than the ones we've seen before, I suppose. We do see
This one-
Lava Lake again.
this one's definitely going to be the item based one with who pulls kind of goldens and triple shrooms here.
Yeah, interested to see what happens.
And with US North in top 2, most likely just going to see those two running and then the two other US North members
Box
sitting.
5.
But I'm
Lucky single
wrong.
they're taking cut, getting into one.
Yeah, three of US North choosing to run, which is weird play. It just allows US West to get most of the most molecules.
Oh, that's it. Oh, he's able to recover it slightly, but bit of a misplay there from Winter getting rid of his protection. So we got Casper running, Cairo's right on his tail. Lucky shroom for Winter, but even despite taking a cut, like Casper's probably still gonna have his break. He burns his shroom. Luckily gets a chain. We're probably just gonna be seeing a cut coming for a fifth slate coming in. That was very close.
Good.
I imagine after this cut we'll just be seeing US West in top 2. Yeah, Ivan Shroom 1. Winter coming up. Casper able to barely keep it. Are we gonna maybe see a slag coming in from him? Or nope, we're just gonna see him hold it, which is respectful. Red
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, assuming that Winter could have a potential red. So
yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
And Winter fails the cut. You hate to see it. Wonder if Tetrox is going to have the same fate. Nope, he makes it holding a mega. Looking at the bagging situation, it does look like Ford is barely 10. Well, maybe not barely, but he's 10 by a little bit. But I would guess it's shockless just based on what the baggers were doing. So maybe we'll see a US North shock coming in, but it doesn't seem like it. Not the baggers. One of the baggers is off. Is the second bagger off? The second bagger is also off, so it's shockless.
A POW and 6 could be really good to T-POW on that Thwompka. We'll probably most likely see a POW coming out
Oh,
soon here to
I
T-POW.
trust
Yeah, there's the
not
POW.
choosing not to go for the trip shroom shot. Recovering from the pout, to target Kairos really badly.
Yeah.
Uh, I believe US North are bottom two. Maybe one of the reds is going. Winter gets hit. The stuff's going to be getting hit as well. One's broke. Is the second one going to make it? I don't think it'll make it in time. So I think that's a winning race for US North.
I think it was top 268, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Did see most US West in mid spots, and yeah, that POW was definitely the right idea there. And backing that Nana lap one from Winter to kind of take Casper early, definitely a very kind of greedy play in my opinion. But
I mean, he got punished for it.
yeah,
So
oh, never. I haven't kept one actually.
fair
Like a
enough. Go
bear,
live.
it's actually winning race for US West. Um, instead, and still only down 14. And my go to Ivan, definitely uh going against my prediction, as I kind of did predict that Ivan and Stubbs would kind of play like the same way they do in 6C and like Schlag, but now without their, two carries of Zilla and Cody, they're kind of showing their true potential of what they are capable of, and
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
perfectly showing
guys
that.
are completely different. So can't say I'm too surprised that these guys are scoring.
We do know Ivan very good from LV does have a tendency of speaking in third person, so I'm wondering if he is uh talking in the third person, because it is honestly
We are
very
seeing
funny.
another goddamn shortcut track. So, likely going to be seeing little interaction between the runners and failing cuts. So
When are we going to see a GBA BC2 type track
I'm
with no
wondering if
shortcuts?
it has to be more interesting. But unfortunately, the the players are not helping.
Well, that is CTs nowadays, so very
That's been
very
CT
different
for a
than
long time. I don't think that's ever changing. Shroom 6 TC for Petrox unlucky. And
it's be
he's like with all the
this
boost panels and stuff, it's gonna be very difficult for him to pass it. So yeah, we're just gonna have to watch him tank it. Box 7, Golden, just need to use that to catch up. Winter having shrooms of his own. Choosing to hold his last one here. Maybe shimming up, getting swag out potentially. It does look like it hit him quite badly. He lost like a fair amount of time. Single green for Winter here, so I don't know if we're going to be seeing some sort of back on the cut. Maybe it's... Oh, and he's hit out by
oh,
swag. What a play. Very nice job getting him out like that. That green hitting someone, the fib there. The fib is just a little bit too lately.
but Casper fails the cut in one actually.
Yes, that's 1-3 for US West now.
Yeah, now
Winter making a
these
slightly risky version of that, choosing to burn his shroom to get a box rather than taking the cut. Oh, and you get the side trick, and he still makes it. He's still alive. Green coming up. Is it gonna hit? I don't think it is.
the Stubbs
So
is hit out actually.
yeah, I think that's top 2 now for US North.
Yeah,
Are we gonna be seeing something with these greens? Maybe try and get Jazz off here. Oh, we're seeing a shot coming in. That's TSing Swig, and that's a very, very bad TS, possibly the worst TS in the entire game. So that is gonna be him just out the race. Maybe we're gonna try see something here from Winter, try to take Stubbs out, choosing to play it safe, choosing to go around and take this cut here, which is very fair enough. I believe taking cut here will bring him into first, or second.
he should get into
This
one with
cut,
a string
this
here.
cut he'll be one. Yeah, he'll be shroom one after this.
It will be
Oh,
close.
very, very close.
No,
He chooses to burn his last shroom, getting into one there. Jazz is holding second. Uh, that'll come up, and he's
blue
tagged.
comes out.
Oh, oh no! Oh, so I believe that's US North one. Chalk again. The TSing
Oh, the
stubs this
Stubbs is
time.
TS, yeah.
I guess neither team can complain. That's 1-1 on the TS spot. And we're gonna, I think, be seeing a 1-5 for US North, 2-3-4 for US West. I think that was a bomb coming in. It does hit Stubbs in the
Ooh,
line. That's a 1-4 for US
145.
North.
That was
Whoever,
really clutch.
whoever threw that bomb, fair play.
Definitely very
Very, very
clutch
clutch
bomb,
bomb.
yeah. Yeah. There are lots of position changes during the race, and that's what you will be getting for a track, shortcut based track, which Callum does seem to not particularly like the best, but it does bring out very good races. I think it's definitely been a very uh
It's just a little
exciting,
difficult to catch sometimes.
barely winning race, but since they do have a lead, that's kind of all they need. So still striking distance for US West. All they need is kind of a top three, top two, four in there
Yeah,
off
not
the
even that.
end.
I mean, it's still got 4 races left, so or 5 races left.
Five
Apologies.
races.
So yeah, I mean, just they can just slowly hack away at it. That's all they need. They're only up 15, so it's still very much anyone's race.
My
Uh,
goat
yeah.
Ivan. Oh, oh. We're gonna be seeing if we're gonna be seeing. Oh, sorry. We will be seeing if it's going to be a flat track or a Dorka based track. And
Aqua Dungeon, Fort Francis, two very backable, two very runnable, but at the same time could provide some interesting races. So Aqua Dungeon, classic anti first track, and Fort Francis is a good drafter. So the start is going to be very important, and the start is probably going to determine the entire race. So stay tuned.
yeah, whoever gets bumped off of these or those two upper blocks there, definitely gonna be put at a disadvantage here, and potentially a back on the wide boost panel after these two blocks here. If
Oh,
first does opt.
is first off?
No,
No, just an
no,
ad.
Jess is still one.
Oh, Fib coming in just a little bit too far to the left. That would have been a very nice one. Jazz retaliating with a fib of his own. Uh, oh, and he gets him out. What a great fib from Jazz. Almost getting Casper out in the process from Winter. But yeah, very well done. And Alex should secure a good spot. Cairo's taken out. US North top two. Jazz and Casper doing the job that they need to do. And US West is in a. Our US North top three, Blue coming in. That's not going to matter. Winter failing the cut. So we're. Is
Top
it T
four
off that
actually.
Blue?
Uh,
They're not top four anymore.
we're top three now, yeah.
I'm guessing
This
like
is
top three seven, top three eight. I
It's
mean,
definitely
US
what
North.
US North need, and as long as Tech just keeps backing, or maybe even coordinating with Swig here will definitely be seen. And
Oh, GC4,
this is
yeah.
definitely not
US
this is the
West.
last item that you wanted to see from Winter,
Yeah,
and
US West is in a very difficult situation. Ivan backed as well. The US North are just destroying it in that top three. Uh, I mean, if you're US West, all you can really do is either hope they fail. Swig almost doing that or getting the shock, but it does look like one of the baggers already has it. If I was to make a guess, I'd guess that US North is holding shock, but
yeah, this could be really clutch if Ford does have it. But again, yeah, if Krusty is the 1 in 9 running, this could be a very secure top three. But it does seem it
yeah,
is
so
Krusty running a 9, yeah.
yeah, so this is pretty wrapped for US North unless an absolute miracle happens. But I mean, with both teams, either of them have had any big fails, so I don't really see West able to rely on that. We see Tetrox cutting here, securing that lead even more, being a little bit close to his teammate for his liking, but it works out. Tetrox choosing to play it safe, which is very fair enough. That's top three with a small break for US North.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
my
he
god.
really makes
That was
uh,
way too close to comfort. And Winter almost getting TS on the line. So that's a top three for US North. time's ticking for US West. They're not out it yet, but they really got to step their game up if they're wanting a chance. They might be destined to play Celtic Nations in quarterfinals. A death sentence if I say so myself.
They'd be scared if they do play.
They should
Uh,
be. They should be.
ooh. Oh, but it's just a
Top,
sneak into
top
fourth.
four. Top four nine. It's a plus 31 for US North there. So we're going to be seeing a 41-point lead for US North now. Um, so yeah, if you're US West, you're not out it, but time's ticking. I think if they don't win race 9, like we can probably consider this curtains.
Yeah, if we do see another kind of top three or like a top two and then two mid spots, then yeah, I do.
Very,
See
very
this
well played
being
for US
curtains.
North. Are we going to be seeing a substitution coming on? If we check the rep chat. Uh,
They did call a reset and they are claiming spots, so we'll be changing hosts and the spots in general. Actually, very strategical play by them because they did get top four and the GP reset, so they are doing a tactical reset to make sure they keep those top four spots um for the next GP. So they do burn a reset for it, but I think it is definitely going to be worth as long as they don't on a hella DC. Oh, I'm getting word that everything I just said was wrong. They are allowed to kind of claim spots and reset if it is a four-race GP. So they do still have two races left, but
yeah,
so
someone's
far, yeah, so far my prediction has been a bit off. Definitely in the shock department as well. I think Krusty's definitely majority shocks right now. I did say that it was going to be sort of kind of an even bagging battle, but
yeah. I mean,
did
my prediction's been completely wrong. I've predicted US West to win. I mean, I guess it's not. They're not out it, but it's not looking great for them at the moment. That's
it is
I
it is
mean,
getting
US
harder
North
for
played
them.
that very well. They done exactly what they needed to do and got rewarded for it. I think it's quite hard to argue if you're. Maybe you could say that US West got unlucky with some TCs, but they were in a situation where they needed to rely on not getting the items that they got, which, especially on a track like that, which is as like running based as it is, like you just can't put yourself in that situation and be surprised when it doesn't work out for you. Yeah, US, the two teams taking their sweet time to join the room. We're going to be seeing a join now, maybe.
I believe US West are able to all join, but never mind. There's still only two people
Oh,
room, so this might take a bit of time before we get
yeah,
the show on the road still.
maybe worth taking a quick break just until we get the match starting. We'll get right back to us. And we're back just as Tetrox starts the room here. So, yeah, just to recap, one GP left. US West down a decent amount. They're not out it, but they gotta start getting some winning races and not just letting US North run the way they did in that previous race to have a chance at getting that precious quarterfinal skip that they're hoping for. I believe US North, I think they get quarterfinals regardless. It's just a case of whether they play sixth seed or play fifth seed.
But it could be a big difference maker, as they will not sure who fifth seed is looking like. But actually, could be
I believe fifth seed is either going to be Celtic or it's going to
yeah,
be,
US.
uh, well, it'll be between Celtic and US North, I think.
Actually, yeah, no, US South can't even get it. Let's see. I think they've kind of guaranteed sixth seed. But again, comebacks are happening. Definitely a niche track to start the new GP. Definitely don't
I mean,
see this
I mean,
coming.
I enjoy this track. Can I say I know where all the boxes are? I cannot, but I mean, it was fun. It was fun getting the gold star on it, I guess. Uh,
Definitely the main kind of track decider is gonna be kind of these two cuts coming up here. So Goldens are definitely
I
gonna be
mean,
the
that's
item
really
to
kind of
aim
thing. They
for.
only have one, but Tetra was able to keep one, and he gets green side by Ivan. And comboed by Kairos, stuck with a fib in seventh. Winter taking the cut here. We're seeing a 2-3 or 1-3-4-5, I think, for US West here. Choosing to burn the shroom to take this little shortcut here. Uh, TC for US West there, which I hate to see. Not really
It's
much stuff they can do aside
top
from just
two
trying
for
to
US
strike.
Knights too.
Yeah, they're not a. I mean, oh, I do not agree with that shroom usage. But I mean, we're getting further up there. Winter landing in the off road, just but likely just because of this track never getting picked and just him not being super familiar with it. If I was to make a guess, but we need to do something to get this US North top two out. Like they're breaking away. Swig had a shroom second, so the lead is even more secured. Uh, I believe US North is also 10th, so it's looking a little dire for West at the moment. They're needing miracles to happen.
Oh, it's 4 and 10.
Forwards and 10th, never mind. The starting of the miracles is happening. We do see a blue coming in. It does. I don't imagine it's going to really mean much though, with how big of a break that North has got. Maybe Ivan's got something to combo, but doesn't look like it's still top two for West or North side at the moment. Very lucky triple shrooms four. Maybe this could be the decider. Maybe this could get him into one. Cut number one taken. Still two more very powerful cuts that can be taken by him. Yeah, we're just going to see cut number two, Swing not taking it. So I believe we are going to be seeing Winter in first unless he gets hit out by these triple greens. Oh, Winter not anticipating the third shroom, but Jazz having a shroom first, able to keep that. So that's one free for North right now. Are we going to be seeing? We see a shot coming in. We
The US
from
North shock
North, yeah.
actually.
Yeah, Winter dropping us. Winter getting the ground star from forward. Uh, maybe the power's going to do something in the line. I don't think so. So that's going to be looking like a 1-3 for North there. So
Yeah, most likely definitely a winning race, and
I
uh
think I think it's winning, but not by much. Like
yeah.
they're not out it, but like unless they get like a huge race next race, like I think it's gonna be curtains. If
Yeah,
I'm
they
being
definitely do
honest.
need to do something, as all US North need are just kind of these small winning races, especially that they're gonna be up at least mid 40s here, 1-3-5-7, yeah, maybe even into the 50s potentially.
We'll see in a little second here. Yeah, up 50 exactly for North. So miracles need to happen. We need to be provided an entertaining end to this cast if we want US West to have any shot of getting their very much needed win. Their second match is against Canada as well, and that'll be a very tough one for them. And I mean, US North, this is their final match, so after this, it's up to the fate of any other teams that may have any matches left. I believe there's only 2 matches left for the season, though. Just US North Canada and then Celtic playing Asia Pacific. We're seeing final grounds coming in from North there. A personal favourite of mine, if I say so myself. US West.
I definitely do respect the kind of GBA recesses. That's definitely what US West need, but US North does get the um, final grounds pick, but it could potentially maybe backfire since second does also debatably have kind of the best line here. So Winter's job is definitely trying to force out Jazz in one, and the startup isn't the greatest, so it's gonna be kind of muscling here, but it does seem Jazz is going to be keeping one here, and it's trailing a green, so Winter will be going left path, which is the smart play, and definitely the main takeaway here is the 2 shroom cut following the shroomless, so back green almost
Oh,
connecting.
almost getting into the little fast strat as well. It's 2, 3, 4
Oh,
for Winter.
oh my
Jazz getting
god.
hit. Is he going to get hit with the green as well? Kairos taken out with the fib. So Jazz able to keep his first. But US West 2, 3, 4 still, I believe. Uh, and we do see, I think that is 4th and 10th. So we're, if you're US West, is in a pretty good position right now. Uh, we got, yeah, we got 4 able to just chain there. Uh, US North getting top 2. Ivan, very unfortunately, having his red just kind of die on him. Tetrox very scarily close to that green, but he's still alive somehow. I think we're seeing one cut up. We see Swigs. That's top 3 now for North. It did look like only first got a box, but fourth place getting that fourth place TC, that's going to secure a pretty decent break for top 3. So if you're West, we're just relying on shocks and blues at this point, which is very much an uncomfortable position to be in, especially with them having their multiple second break. We are seeing an early shot coming in, which I respect. I believe West is like pretty god intent. Ivan dodging up, but Tetra's getting a very lucky triple red, only hitting Stubbs out there, I believe. So Ivan is getting up. Stubbs getting a TC4. The items for West are very much not in their favor. Uh, we're gonna see a single shrimp coming in. Yeah, good play from Tedchog's. Pretty niche, if I say so myself. It's not many situations you're able to do that. Uh, but we are top 3, or Ivan had one.
Three,
Sorry, so
four.
we're 4
Yeah.
for 2, 3, 4 for North. But that's not enough. We need more of his teammates getting up there. It doesn't look like one of them is cutting, possibly getting into third or maybe even second. Yeah, it's going to be Winter taking the 2 shroom cut. Red coming in, but it's going for his teammate and he hits him out. Oh, I mean, it's tough to see. It's a tough call. Winter barely making that cut. It was a bit too close for my comfort. But yeah, still holding one. He's able to get North out, but we need to get Casper. We need a blue. We need a shock. We need something because if he gets one, that's pretty much GG's for West. Like unless they get like 2 top 4s or something close to that. Second shot coming in, we do
Oh, but
see
it is
Jack
a
the bill. It does look like a North shock. So I believe unless I think it is pretty much 2 top 4s needed now from West to have a chance at winning. But yeah, well played from North
up
being
to
able to keep
five
the top
six.
spots. Well played from Casper just able to hold A.
Yeah, definitely a very clutch second shock from US North to balance out their race as it seemed Ford was definitely a sign that he was intent just considering that there was an early shock. But again, those reds from Tech Shocks basically just canceled out the entirety of that shock, didn't really make it that powerful as a shock, but you can't really blame US West. And actually Ivan magically getting first. Um
What
one
happened? How did
somehow literally zero clue. I'm be honest how Ivan
I
got
mean Ivan
first.
keeping the dream alive? I guess they're still in it. Only
This
down
is
53.
it is a
We
small losing race for US West, but it is way better than a top 256 for US North would which would seal the deal, but still mathematically. But when yeah,
There's
Ivan is keeping the dream alive right now.
Yeah, they're still in it. Maybe a -20 could come in and be a little extra spicy. We're seeing Ruinated Peaches Castle coming in. Pretty nice newish reset track. Festival Town coming in from North. It's a pretty hard runner. It's an expected track for their spots. What are we gonna get? We're going to be getting Ruinated Peaches Castle. So we've already seen how this goes. If you're US West, you're just trying to get stars, trying to get triple shrooms, trying to get golds, take the big strats in the middle of the track. Hopefully North, if you're North, you want to just get your backs and get your double backs in on the tight turns because there's quite a lot of them. But we need to see what happens here. Box 4 for Winter, is he going to use it to try and just get it to first? Yeah, it does. I respect the play. So we're maybe seeing a back Tetrox getting a drafted, I think. Is he able to punish Winter for it being able to do so? Oh, but Jazz
Those
having
dudes are really good.
Winter somehow able to avoid him. That Nanastic was extremely close. Jazz choosing to just hold on to his greens, not. I feel like you can risk a back if you're Jazz, but oh, that was a very unfortunate miss. I thought I was adding a Tetra was able to punish him for the miss, so that's a safe top two. We're seeing a bill coming up, so maybe not for too much longer. I think that bill dropped into first, maybe second. No, Stubbs is in second. Stubbs is in third. We're fighting for it. So yeah, that's a 1-3 at the moment for North. Shockless at the moment. North
Rusty is
barely.
in 10, so definitely not what US West uh need here, but they do need a chain for blue here. Or else this race could be a bit wraps here, especially that Texas does have this Ruben third here, so we could see a top two. And Stubbs actually does hit the wall.
So yeah, that's even more secure for North having a very nice top two with a small break, even though there are some cuts on the strike. Like they're all fairly small, and the pack spread is pretty wide, all things considered. So at this point, if you're West, you're just needing blues and shots, which they seem to end up in quite a lot, I will say. I feel like US North are definitely like the ones doing the outlining and just holding the front spots, especially with situations like Casp or Stubbs in Winter just bumping each other, losing even more time. Are we going to be seeing a mega coming in? I guess not. Stubbs hitting a ground green, so yeah, we're needing miracles to happen, but it doesn't look like it. Winter forced to power. Are we maybe going to shock? I don't think we are. I imagine North is holding it. Yeah, blue for 5. We hate to see it. Triple reds coming in from Swig. Kairo's bumping his teammate. There's so many team kills coming from US West at a time where they just cannot afford it. US North just having top 3, not really doing much aside from lap 1. Winter getting taken out just to secure the deal. I mean, it's hard to say that US North is not deserving this. Like, West are just killing each other, and North are just doing what they need to do to like get into those top spots and keep it. And West are just not getting the blues and shocks that they need to break it. So yeah, very well played from North there, and condolences to West having only their second loss of the season. Uh, yeah. Do you have any thoughts on that one?
Uh, yeah, I do definitely think that US North definitely did outplay them. It definitely showed that communication was not the strongest suit for US West side as yeah, as you mentioned, there were a bit too much team kills for the liking, especially for the stakes that kind of for this tournament in general. You should not be making kind of that many mistakes in your kind of team that is not from the other team. You know, you're making those mistakes and then you're kind of tossing it to your teammates, and then just kind of just a domino effect. And it's
Yeah,
kind of
for
what we're
sure.
seeing here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw that in that race. And for anyone interested, scores on the door, US South have in fact bet Netherlands. So I believe that secures US South's playoff spot. I believe, depending on the last two matches, I believe South are getting either sixth or they're getting fifth. I don't think they can finish anything above that. So the three teams being eliminated are England, Netherlands, and East
East
Asia.
Asia. Yeah.
Backbone coming in from Winter, hitting Winter and hitting one of his teammates as well. Casper also caught in the collision. I mean, I guess for this last race, I mean, what what might be more interesting to talk about is just how's the tournament looking up going into quarterfinals.
Uh,
I mean, US US North, I believe, are secure. Can they finish? I mean, I guess they could finish third.
if US
Like,
West
if
do
US
lose,
West
I believe.
loses to Canada, I think they finish third.
Yeah.
But I think Canada and uh, Oceania or Asia Pacific are they're guaranteed top two. I think the only match things that matter in the last two matches are the quarterfinals. So if you're Celtic, if you're me, it's just a case of either playing, I believe, either US North or US West, or playing, I want to say US South. This is a bit confusing.
No, but
uh,
I think US South did get because they did go like 4-4, but
yeah, they're
I was,
they're they're in. They're in.
yeah, no, but I
So
think you are playing either North or
North or
West.
South or West, one of the US teams. I will say I did not expect to get into playoffs. I thought we would be the worst team in the tournament, so very happy even just to get to quarterfinals.
You can still win the whole tournament. That's
We
the
can still
mentality.
win the whole tournament. We got, especially when we have figures like Josh 1810
You have
scoring
King Josh
98.
1810. My
We have
good.
Josh 1810 scoring 98 against US North, so anything can happen. Shout out.
And with the last race concluded, definitely my prediction. It was going strong, I'd say, for the first half, and then it took a turn for the worst, and it sadly was a bit of a blowout, but still a very fun match to kind of see. But very unfortunate that US West, even though they did uh, play well and they kept it close, just those team kills and mistakes were adding up to a substantial amount. So
So, done a little bit of looking, and what it's looking like after that is Asia Pacific, they're guaranteed first, even if Celtic beats them. US West, if they win against Canada, they'll get second seed. If they lose, they'll get fourth seed because they've just lost head to head against US North. US North, depending on how US West do, they'll either get third or fourth seed. Celtic will more than likely get fifth seed unless they somehow beat Oceania, where they'll get third seed. US South guaranteed sixth seed, and the three teams I previously mentioned are already out. So yeah, I mean, we're interested to see how those two matches go.
I do believe the US match or US match is happening in like 15-ish minutes. And yeah, again, definitely the deciding match for a lot of teams. We decide for US West, North, and Canada. And again, yeah, Canada could potentially get third seed, which would be a bit, I guess, of an upset for Canada. And they would have to play US South, so not really an easy match for them, I do think. Especially for US South, I don't think six definitely reflects kind of their their potential. I do think they are a way stronger team than what they got on the standings, but still, any team can definitely still uh, win this tournament. And yeah, we have been seeing a lot of upsets, so we could potentially see more upsets happening later today. Uh,
Yeah, so we've got for the rest of the day, cast wise, neither, unfortunately, neither Kel versus Asia Pacific or Canada versus US West is able to be casted, but we will be casting one of the quarterfinals matches. Then tomorrow we'll have one of the semis casted, and we will have finals casted, which very excitedly is going to be casted throughout NK Central. So it's going to be one of the one of the biggest CT matches, at least viewership wise, maybe ever. So very much looking forward to that. But we'll just need to see what happens on the road towards that. See what the two teams are going to be. It's still anyone's game. There's been loads of upsets already, so yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens. Do we have any final comments?
from me personally, I think uh, no, I don't. I've said
Fair
everything
enough.
in my mind.
Fair enough. Well, I guess we've said that needs to be said. The next chapter of this tournament is upcoming, and we're looking forward to being able to provide commentary when we can throughout that journey. So, from me and Sparkster, we will see you next time. Have you enjoyed watching these two teams duke it out?